Polycarp David. If you did your homework, you know how the Borough Council got started. Okay, back to an Yoshia time, it was starting to make a lot of problems. And in way, it's time to start to address the problems. But here we are, a couple more governors down the road, we're talking about the same problem. You wanna nip the bud, if you would say, then why aren't you making laws that when you do a assessment on property before you buy it, that you find these sites or these burials and not dig them up after, then play the good guy about how you treat it after. So what's wrong with thinking in that phrase, that realtors should do a full disclosure of any property and not dig them up after that you play the game about being a nice guy? And I'm a native Hawaiian, and I have to come in front of non-Hawaiians, or maybe 3 or 4 generation immigrants that has never came to these islands to be Hawaiians, never came here to support Hawaiians. They came to the new world to become new people. But yet they forget about who they went to school with, who their grandfathers was living with, that helped them survive as immigrants to these islands, helped them live. It was the Hawaiians. How come we so forgetful about who they are, not sensitive to who they are? When we stuck with all the kokua in our family, over every immigrant that's about to kill here. But do they turn around and look at us, man? So, are we a so-called natural resource in your mind? Or is it the Board of the Board of Land and Exploitation Department? That's all you've been doing to the Native Hawaiians. It's exploiting them. And we expect some organizations like OA and the Trust to save them. They've been saving themselves. They haven't been saving Hawaiians. So don't take advantage of the ignorance of government and the sellout of our personal trustees and things, and take advantage and leave us in these social statistics. And it starts with the desecration of our spirituality. And our spirituality is the sacredness of our living. You can bring Father Damon back and walk him all around with a heel of his bone. Wow, my tutu is more important than that guy would ever be. And I'm proud of her bones and his bones. I just wanted to make a statement. I think you guys gotta really sharpen yourselves and would change laws and not let them come up on you and then go figure out how you're gonna deal with it. That's real simple. The racist part about the Borough Council is you got non-Hawaiians on the Borough Council. It's about Hawaiian Iwi. What are non-Hawaiians doing on the Borough Council? If it was Japanese barrels, you'd what? You'd call Popolos to come sit and decide that? You know my point. And I came from Big Island. So let me talk a little bit more in my time about what I feel and how I feel. You guys gonna keep passing the buck on to the next governor, the next group of board people. You guys gotta come and understand, if you're gonna take this position of being the ali'i of my life, then look at my life with fairness, man. I looked at yours and I probably too much. And when I grumble against the grain, I gotta shut up. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's the plantation mentality. Don't breed that in another generation. Don't rip us off anymore. You know better. Just kind of stuff, find them before you dig them. It's really easy. And put the proper people to make the proper decisions. You folks know more of Moku to make a decision about our living. Think about that.
Thank you, sir.
Get back to this. Get Hawaiian traditional people. Don't just get educators from university. Then a more understanding of traditions and traditions. Like if it's Catholic, you call a Pope, right? You don't go call Tom, Dick, and Harry for a Hawaiian.
Thank you. Anybody else would like to speak on this issue?
Aloha Coast.
Aloha.
190 Rogers on the island of Kauai, born and raised in the Ahupua'a of Keawe. Aloha, Ron. Nice to see you, another fellow Hawaiian. I hope you're doing well for our island. I hope so. Interestingly enough, I didn't come here, aloha, specifically for this issue, but I totally support the testimonies before me. Polikapu is kind of a hard act to follow. That is an excellent testimony, Polikapu, and I do support it wholeheartedly. I just wanted the record to reflect that I am here today. I came from Kauai, and I in opposition of the way that they are doing the widening of the Kuhio Highway. And one of the worst things about this is that there are 2 or 3 other projects happening simultaneously and all inundating that whole Wailua area corridor, which is the only way that we can get through from the north side to the other side of the island. We have to go through Wailua. So besides that Kuhio Highway widening, there's a restoration of coconut palms, they're building a bridge and a bike path, which we are totally against as well. I wish we had some time to talk about that a little bit more, but I hope maybe we can be in correspondence and make sure that you know the full aspects of how we feel about that cantilevered bike path on an old railroad bridge at Wailua. Okay, and I speak also as a kupuna and as a Kanaka Maoli, and I will always come forward and speak in defense and protection and preservation of our cultural values, our cultural beliefs, because there is not enough of knowledge of our culture in any of you decision makers that are making decisions on that. Exactly my point. In fact, I did make a suggestion to our planning commission when we go before every time cultural issues come up. They have no clue. And I suggested that they form some kind of a subcommittee within the planning commission that is made up of cultural practitioners so that...
We have to stick to the issue, not the
Okay.
planning commission.
Okay, well, the issue is culture to me. Can anybody ask me a question, please? So I can stay up here and say something. Kauai is special. And it's not just an island. Hawaii is not just an island. You must think that all of the other aspects of what we are. We're not Western thinking people, okay? We have our own kind of thinking, which is what our ancestors taught us and what we are trying to follow through and to keep alive. Thank you.